to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at the chart of Senator Dianne Feinstein. If you look to the eastern horizon when she was born, you would see the constellation of Pisces uh, rising at 21 degrees using Vedic sidereal zodiac and not Western tropical zodiac. First, we're going to see how the planets are operating in her chart and what and when they were operating in certain events in her life, and then what could be done to strengthen the chart. So Sun is any multicona sign found in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th house. The ruler of that sign can cause some challenges. So Sun is functional malefic, weak. It's afflicted by Rahu. So it can affect the immune system, health, digestion. In fact, her Sun is her prime health indicator. And right now she has shingles, encephalitis, Ramsay Hunt, and swelling of the brain, facial paralysis. So I hope she recovers from that. Moon is old. Any planet that's more than 25 degrees or less than 5 degrees cannot protect or promote its own signification. So Moon is ruling the house of creativity through public service. Moon is public, and her mother was quite ill and abusive. Moon also represents mother. Mars is poorly placed in the 6th house, so it's weak, and it's also in old age. It rules the house of wealth, so it gives wealth and fame through passion about legislation, and it can also cause some inflammation. So the inflammation of the swelling of the brain that she's experiencing right now. Weak infant state, Mercury, it's less than 5 degrees. So this is ruling the house of partnerships. And I think she did have 2 or 3 marriages. Then we have, and it can make her speech controversial. She is a big supporter of women's rights and LGBTQ rights. Weak placement of Jupiter. Jupiter is ruling the career house, gives career through justice and law. And Venus is also challenging. It rules the house of vulnerabilities, and it is sitting in the house of home life, so there can be some vulnerabilities in home life, career balance. Saturn is also challenging. It gives her the ability to take on different roles. It's ruling the 12th house. 12th house brings separation from who we are to be taking on public political roles. Then Saturn is ruling that 12th house. Also gives the ability to take on different roles for service to the community. And then Rahu and Ketu are always challenging from time to time when they are aspecting or conjunct within 5 degrees of another planet or the rising sign. And they're always balancing each other here. They're balancing body and spirit. Let's look at the timing of events. She had a daughter in 1958 during a Jupiter period. Jupiter is a significator for children. She got a divorce in 61 during a K2 period. K2 is sitting in the house of divorce. In 63, she got married during a Jupiter period. Jupiter represents husband. 78, her husband died um, during a Venus period. Venus, and also she became mayor because the other mayor was killed, Marsconi. Um, and that was during a Venus period. Venus is ruling the house of death-like experiences. In 80, she got married. In 91, she lost the gubernatorial race during a K2 period. K2 sitting in the house of losses. 92, she became senator during a Venus period, life transformational events. In 94, she also won during a Venus period, another, I think, 6 years of being a senator, 8 years maybe it was. And then just recently, in March, she was hospitalized during a Venus Rahu period. Rahu is sitting in the house of hospitalization. And we see that Rahu is afflicting Venus and Saturn. So Venus bringing on illness, and Saturn is also about hospitalization, and this is for a bout with shingles, encephalitis, etc. We hope she recovers quickly, and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So doing service work, which is what her life is all about, will transform K2, Rahu, Saturn, Sun, and Venus. And the other planets can be strengthened by my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a silver locket. You can see the kavash, get a reading, or learn Vedic astrology at www.vastucreations.com. Again, I hope she gets well soon.